Okay.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. I'm Oshs.
I'm Akela.
And we are Cue the Commentary. And on this podcast, we basically discuss people's messed up situations.
Mm-hmm.
They write into Reddit and leave it up to the general public, which is us, to decide if they are the a-holes in their messed up situation.
You know what I just took in? You have to say that in person.
Yeah. What do we?
You better practice your lines.
Right?
Because sometimes you can't ask the people around you because maybe they're the problem or maybe you are the problem. Like, you can't be asking your sister if she's the asshole because maybe she is or maybe you are. So we're here to solve that mystery for you, and we love when we hear your input and get to talk to you guys in the comments. Mm-hmm. And let's get into it.
So guys, on Spotify...
Oh, did we get more?
We have to start every podcast by letting them know
like
what
update.
Our ratings are. So if you guys haven't already, go to Spotify and rate us 5 stars. Do I know how to speak English?
It's early.
Rate us 5 stars. Cue the Commentary podcast. We're at 923.
Period.
So if we could just please get to 950.
We're almost there. We're
literally
get there.
Anything. I just want to get to 1K. But
I really do want to get to 1K.
Just rate us.
But
big news, guys.
Yeah, big news.
We sold out our live show.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting. Thank you guys so much for supporting us, buying tickets and wanting to see the live show. It's going to be a really good time.
Oh my God.
We have a lot of fun things planned. And we overall just want to give you guys the best experience. Like, if you guys are spending your money, coming out of your way to come spend the night with us, we want it to be worth it.
We're so excited to, like, meet you guys and talk with you guys. And, like, this could be the start of something really fun and special. And it's our first time doing it. So,
bear with us.
No, please bear with us. Like,
actually bear with us. Okay, guys?
The one thing that's giving me comfort is that, like, I do genuinely feel like it's just going to be a room full of girlies. Like, do you know what I mean? So, it's okay. Mm-hmm. I hope I don't get up there and get nervous speaking, but I feel like they get us. Like, you know what I mean? It's going to be okay.
Yeah, like, I have anxiety, and I'm very chill about this. I don't know why. Like, it's not something that I'm, like, scared about or overthinking. Yeah. Like, I just think it's going to be a really good night.
Yeah,
like,
me too. I'm really, really excited. I think we're all going to have really, really, like, such a fun time together. Mm-hmm. We initially did want to add extra tickets, but after counting how many people are actually coming, guys, it won't be feasible for us for everyone to have, like, a good time. Mm-hmm. So we have kept it at what it is. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we just do another one where we can get a bigger venue. Yeah. And be able to, like, actually accommodate for, like, maybe like 150 people or something like that, something like a bigger crowd. But
because, guys, remember, this is our first time doing anything like this. So based on this, like, we have a better understanding of how these things go and how to throw a proper event. And, like, hopefully the next one will be better and bigger, and all of you guys can make it. We both got a lot of DMs saying, you know, guys, please, like, add more tickets. I missed out. And I feel so bad because, like, maybe they seen it a couple days later and then they go to...
I know.
Even people I know were messaging me saying, sold out? Like, what do you mean? I was like, girl, I'm sorry.
It was so fast. People literally were messaging me, people I know, and, like, and you guys were messaging me saying, like, I got a ticket, but my friend couldn't get a ticket. And, like,
that sucks.
No, that literally sucks. And, like, we actually gave away, like, a few free tickets, too, to people, like, for the first people who DM'd us about that. Mm-hmm. So we were like, oh, don't worry, just come, give us your names, and then we're just gonna kind of, like, you know, accommodate, like, but it was, like, only the first few people who did that. So like, that was the best we could do, because also we have to accommodate for the space that we got. Mm-hmm. It won't hold that many people too. It's, like, not a massive space. So guys, but I'm still really, really excited. At least we know people want to come and people want to.
In my stomach talking about
this. I know.
Now.
It's, like, actually crazy.
Like, now that it's next week, I'm like,
literally in a week.
Oh my
girl.
God! Yeah,
like, a week from today.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah,
actually.
Yeah, I need to get my hair done.
How do I lose 20 pounds in a week?
Bro, you know what I've been doing? I've been eating apple cider vinegar tablets. And
they come in
They come in tablets, because I actually can't swallow that shit. It's so nasty.
It burns.
And then, honestly, I got inspired by Huda, I'm not even gonna lie to you, from Love Island. She was doing like this lymphatic drainage during the show, and I started doing it on my stomach. And why does it work? Like, I went to a place called The Talks downtown Toronto one time to get like a full body lymphatic drainage, and the service is like $500, right? Like, it's actually crazy.
Is it for the BBL baddies?
A lot of BBL girls do it.
Okay,
a lot of girls who get like lipo and shit do it so that they don't have like the
water
lines.
Oh yeah,
you know. But it's also for anybody because it's good for just like getting rid of water retention, bloating. Like, it just slims you down, you know. So I've been doing that every day, and it's actually kind of helped. Like,
you'd be surprised how much water our bodies hold.
So much water. I did not take that in, but.
Especially women too, like even like before our periods and stuff, the bloating is insane.
I fear I will be on my period on the show. Oh, I know. Man. That is like the worst news I've ever had.
Damn. And do you track your period on the apps and stuff?
No, but I will.
You need to, this month.
But I think it's either gonna. I just don't want it to be on my bad day. Like, I don't know about y'all. Sorry, TMI. But like, I have like one day during my period that is like actually monstrous. It is
bloody hell.
It is a bloody hell. Okay, guys. Like, it is so freaking. Like, I'm gonna be sitting up there with like a giant.
No.
I googled, can I put 2 tampons in? I don't think I can.
I did that once by accident.
Wait, what?
By accident.
Wait,
I forgot I had it in.
That's so crazy.
Sometimes.
Like, you're just so stressed.
Another one. It happens. Anyways.
I'm about to put 2 tampons in and a pad. And if you guys notice anything bulgy, like, just don't say nothing to me, okay? Because I am wearing a tight dress.
No, I'm actually crying. I plan my periods. Like, I have the app. I've been tracking it ever since I first got my period on the period app, I think it's called. And I do that before any big trip or anything. Like, for Hawaii, I had to make sure
that you're not on your period.
Yes.
Oh, I'm about to get birth control just so that I'm not on my period in Thailand. Like,
really?
100%. For the month, I'm not fucking around. Are you fucking kidding me? It kicks in
like that? Like, within that month?
Yeah. It takes like 7 days to kick in. But like, if I keep taking the pills, I'm not going to get no period.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I just have to be in like that window where like mental health is okay. You know?
Right? That too. You don't want to be in a mood. You don't want to be like,
like
you're going to be in Hawaii.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be a bitch in Hawaii. Why are you mad on vacation?
For real.
Like, stop.
And
okay?
You're like, I know myself. I can actually get there.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, so
yeah.
I hate being a girl sometimes.
It is so much. Like, oh my God, I even feel like cramps now. I hope I get my period today.
I hope you do too.
Next week,
I hope you do too. Is there a way to like make it come early? Like,
I don't know.
But anyways, super excited.
Very, very excited.
It's going to be amazing. And hopefully we have many, many more after this.
We're going on a cabin trip.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could talk about that.
We're going to the Cottage tomorrow, guys. We're also so excited. Should we film a video? No, we don't want to bother them.
No.
That's lame.
We already filmed this video. But I think staycations are really important.
Oh, my God.
And, like, it's not every day, like, spending thousands on a trip or a vacation, but this is just going to be a little girls' trip, 3 hours up north, away from Toronto.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, over the weekend. It's going to be like a nice little cottage vibe. I've never actually, like, stayed somewhere right on the
by
lake.
The water,
like,
right?
That's pretty cool.
Too. That is so cool. Like, I really hope the water is swimmable because I really do want to go in the water. And they have kayaks there.
Yeah.
Bro, I will be in the kayak at least. Yeah. For sure. So I just want to live my best, like, camp life. It's gonna be so fun. I hope the weather is good because today it's cold.
Why did I see rain on Saturday?
You're lying.
Why did I see that?
But where? You have to check where.
It's gonna be like kind of gloomy.
That's okay as long as it's hot.
Drinks will be drank.
Yeah, we'll still be by the fire. Food will be ate.
Vibes will be had.
Exactly. Like, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna chill. Yeah. We're gonna, just have like a little getaway. System. Yes, I think I have one. I think I can bring one from my parents' house. I love like getting away. I hope we find some cute little markets on the way there.
Yes,
like little fruit, little flowers that we can pick up. So I'm excited for that.
I drove up north the other day to Kawartha, North Kawarthas, and like every couple blocks there were these little like farmer market stuff, like fresh eggs. Yeah. We can pick up fresh eggs.
Yes.
It'll be fun.
It'll be really fun
and stuff.
Honey, yeah. Oh my God, like fresh jars of honey. Like, I love a little market vibe.
Yeah, and it's nice seeing like local markets and like their family ran and like literally right in front of their house. Like
the
literally
actual
right
farm.
In front of their farm.
Yeah.
How cool is it to own a farm,
bro?
I'm like, how rich are you?
Facts.
That's crazy.
I think farmers are fucking rich.
Acres of land.
Acres of land, and who are you working with? The government of Canada to produce all this food?
Yeah.
Who are you giving that to?
Literally.
Are you shipping that shit out?
Yeah.
That's that you must be loaded.
Hello.
Do you know William Picton? okay, this is like so off topic, but like he's like the pig guy. Like he was super famous for being like his family owned a pig farm.
You told me about this.
Yeah. And
another true crime story.
It's a true crime story, and like he was cutting people up and
crazy fucking
and
idiot.
like all that shit. Like he's insane, and his story is so crazy. But his family was so rich. It's like they like to cosplay as poor people, though. I don't know what their problem is. It's like they didn't like to bathe. They wanted to look dirty. They would, like I told you, he would sleep in the pig carcass when he was like sad.
This is weird.
He's really weird.
Okay.
But I think I just know for a fact his family was loaded. You know?
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Especially like in the 70s and shit, like or whenever that was. So
I know someone whose friend owns a farm and like their family brings in like $2 to $7 million a year.
Whoa.
I think they're selling eggs and stuff like that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Because I mean, think about how much money
how
these
much
like grocery
work
stores
that is too. Like you know how hard
I
it is to run a farm.
Girl, 2 cats are driving me crazy.
No, for
Can you
real.
imagine?
Like that is like you're waking up every single morning at 5 a.m. and you're not mowing a small lawn, right? Like you're mowing acres, or like you need a machine. 'Cause there's some really really strict laws. Because like I didn't even know about like hunting and like shooting ranges and stuff like that. Like up north, like there are really even fishing. Fishing is like illegal in so many places. Like you have to have like an outdoor card to
Paul
show
got it.
Yeah. You have to have like a card that says like, you know, where it's safe to fish and like, you know, what species might be endangered.
Bro, his
and,
friend
like,
got pulled over on a boat.
Yeah.
Like, the water police.
Yeah.
They caught him and because he didn't have a license and they gave him a ticket.
Yeah.
Like a $300
exactly.
ticket.
And the fines are crazy.
Yeah.
And like apparently you can't just kill them. You have to fish them ethically.
Right.
No, fishing sounds like really peaceful, really nice. Like you're out in the wilderness. Like I do think everyone needs to touch grass and like go outside.
It's fun.
Actually, great segue after Love Island.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like the way I need to be in touch with nature. Like this is the perfect. This trip is coming at the perfect time because the way I'm like literally angered and stressed out by Love Island. Like I remember when the season ended, I'm like, oh, I'm free. I like my job is done here. You know what I mean? Like, wow, I made it through. You know what I mean? And then I forgot that all the aftermath that comes after when the Love Islanders like come out of the villa and they start taking all their interviews. Bro, like what the shit is going on?
The real show began.
The real show really did begin. And wow.
Yeah.
Did you talk about Love Island?
I mean, we can talk about like to intro it. Toronto has like this season was probably the biggest season of Love Island USA history. Like I think they had 3 times the viewers than last year's episode.
Really?
Or
because there's like millions of people tuning in.
Yeah, the discourse on TikTok, like I've never seen it. I've never seen this many people chime in. Like now, even streamers like Kai is getting.
Yes.
You know, like that's how you know it's like getting kind of out of hand.
Yes.
If Jeremiah is on Kai's stream, like you know, it's
I'm excited for him. Yeah. I really want him to be a streamer.
Chipotle partner, like he's doing.
He got a Chipotle partnership.
Oh yes, he has his own bowl.
What?
I think it's called
the Jeremiah Bowl?
No, it's just so he collaborated with Chipotle to create his dream Chipotle.
My dream date.
Yeah, my dream Chipotle.
I'm crying. My dream date. Cute.
No, literally, my dream burrito. Cute.
I love that for him.
No, I hate when he holds up a book. Like, can you stop with your cute ass face?
No,
Please
he's
stop.
So freaking cute.
Yeah, Jeremiah's dream burrito. Cute.
Oh my God.
The Huda fans are like profiting off of Huda. But like you talk shit about her all like you know at any opportunity you get and stuff like that, and like there's also a lot of backlash because Huda's not getting anything obviously out of that. But I mean, if she verbally abused him like that, and like he was involved in the situation, like let the man win a little bit, please.
Like, can he take something? Like you already stripped him from like so many things.
Yeah,
Like,
can he have a like? I have no issue with him collaborating with.
I don't care at all. I don't see anything wrong with it at all. I mean, like, I guess like if she really wanted to get legal, maybe she could do something about that because she did say my dream date cute.
Yeah,
but everyone is saying it now, and it has everything to do with Jeremiah. Like he's absolutely the context of that, you know,
profiting off of it, but still.
But no, I'm excited for him. I do think he can be like really big in the streamer world. I'm seeing him make the right connections and like be with the right people. So I actually am like really hopeful for him. I'm happy that I think he got out right on time. I don't think he needed to spend another day in that villa.
That was the key thing. Like him leaving the villa at that time gave him an opportunity to like be the first to kind of like experience life outside the villa and get all these opportunities. So
and he was like,
everything works out. That's basically what like I took from this.
And I do think everything really does work out. Like, and I think everything will continue to work out. Like, I do think right now we're literally seeing like, I don't know, maybe I'm calling it too soon, but maybe we're seeing her downfall start already. I don't know if it's gonna last with Huda, but yeah. So she went on Call Her Daddy yesterday, and I think it has like 3 million views already. It's probably one of the most viewed ones that she has.
Yeah.
Like on there, like in a day, something like that.
I mean, she carried this season, if we're being completely honest. Like everyone is tapped in because of her, I fear. She's a part of like, she's the reason. Like, what do you mean by carried? Like everyone loves drama.
Yeah,
and that's what made it super successful.
And she was like the topic
force.
Yeah, she was the topic of discussion because there was so many polarizing points. Like people did not. No, I think people with sense knew where to stand with her, but like a lot of people didn't understand or like empathize with her. I guess I don't know. I really don't know. Because I will say, part of my job, right, as a Love Island watcher, was to watch Love Island and then hop onto TikTok.
The way you're dressed today, too, because she really looks like she's about to stand on business now. Like, what is it? What is it?
My shoulders.
She's gonna go play golf.
Watching. Yeah. No, for real. What? So I'm but yeah, part of my duties as a Love Island watcher professionally, right? Yes. So I would go watch my episode, and then I would also log into my clock into my job on TikTok to watch the discourse. Yeah. And I will say, some of the people who were like Huda supporters, shocked me. Yeah. Like that was like, wait, I thought you were sensible. I thought you were smart. I thought you were normal. You know what I mean? And I'm like hearing how people are like defending her and stuff, and I'm like,
no, now it's like it doesn't make any sense
to defend her.
Yeah, because like y'all, no, you guys are just reaching at this point. What did I read on TikTok? You sent it to me. The comment of basically say that like Shelly was jealous of Huda when like Shelly has done nothing to show that she's insecure or jealous of anyone.
No, it was actually just like I sent her like a comment that was so ridiculous. How much like defenders of her have to stretch to make sense. Yeah. You know? So
it only makes sense to them. So, I don't know. I'm just like, are you that stupid or are you kind of trolling? Like trying to make.
I almost think her fans are trolling.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean? Like I feel like
a joke.
I think her fan base is a joke, honestly.
No, and but they're all like 13. Like I genuinely do think they're all like 13 years old, and I think when she realizes that like people her age are unfollowing her and not fucking with her, she's gonna come.
The fact that Olandria and Shelly unfollowed her is very telling. But like what didn't make sense is like Olandria was like cuddling with Huda and like the day before, like in bed, you know, like her, Nick, and Huda were just all together chilling and stuff, and like they were like they seemed like they really fucked with each other.
Cool. So her going on that
I watched a part of that live and I was like, well, like y'all look cool. So like right after that podcast she unfollows, and
because she definitely heard the podcast and heard what she had to say and was very hurt by it. So guys, like I don't know, because me personally, I was so invested in this whole thing that it was like actually taking a little toll on me. So I don't know if you need to watch it if you haven't watched it yet. Yeah. You can listen to our recap and take what you will from it. From the beginning, like the initial thing, and I thought this was very calculated, is the first thing they talk about is Huda's upbringing, which, trigger warning, is sad. She was abused in multiple ways, and I just don't know how it was relevant and why it had to be done at the top of the video.
So on Call Her Daddy, she does do that a lot with a lot of her guests. Amaya, not so much, because
why didn't they ask about Amaya
was because Amaya wasn't polarizing. Do you know what I mean? Like Amaya wasn't toxic. Amaya wasn't abusive, like on the show. Like you know, she was kind of like a positive person on the show.
Towards the end, though, but in the beginning, they did have a lot of issues.
About the beginning too.
Right, that's true.
But Huda is the one that's like, you know, seen in a negative light. So she's like, why are you like this? Like, we want to know, you know.
She didn't say, why are you like this? She's like, I want to know more about you.
Yeah.
Right?
But she always talks about like childhood
development
and stuff, like, because her mom's a therapist and stuff. So like she does that with other celebrities. But
I just still felt it was quite manipulative to put it at the top of the video. Because I'm like, oh, this is the first thing we're hearing. Because I'm sorry, my first thought was, why does this matter? Not that it's not sad, and I just want to make that so clear because we got a lot of backlash in our last video. I'm not saying it doesn't matter in the sense of like her as a person, and it's really sad, but we're not hearing other people who are also getting a really negative response, like Shelly and Alondria. We're not hearing about their upbringing, and a lot of people have trauma. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are we only making space for one person's trauma? Although she was the most toxic, she was the most abusive, the way people are talking about Shelly and Alondria being mean girls, where is the question or concern about the connection between them being mean girls, quote unquote mean girls, to their abuse or whatever, like their upbringing, pretty much.
But they didn't get interviewed yet. They're gonna go on.
They're gonna get
Palmer's podcast show. So
and
hopefully
I'm
hear
really
about
excited for that.
Yeah, you know.
But even still, I just think it's like not really relevant. Like I understand. Like it's like very, very sad, but I felt like it was another means to ignore what Huda has been doing. And it's like, I don't know. I just like the placement of it in the interview felt like calculated and thought out, and like, okay, we're going to give people like context, and this is why she's like this, and this is why we need to be like okay with how she acts. That's how I took it, you know? So sad, very, very sad. And I'm like, of course, like no child deserves to go through that. No child, like that goes without saying. Like abuse is bad.
Yeah. But you also have to heal, like, as a person.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
Approaching 25, like, but she said she's in therapy. But no, what was that line when she's just like, I go to therapy, like people saying that I'm manipulative.
No,
or,
she
like,
said,
like that.
she said, I think I would know if I was a master manipulator.
So, and then someone said, this is exactly what a master manipulator would say, that they're in therapy and that they would know if they were.
She literally said, I think my therapist would have told me if I was a master manipulator. Yeah. Oh my God, I'm like, are you okay? But I will say, Huda, if let's say Huda's listening to this podcast, Alex Cooper is not your friend, girl. No,
I was like, she's kikiing to like get in. Yeah, because she knows she has to be on your good side for you to open up.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
but she's laughing at you in her head.
She's like literally laughing at you
for giving me these views and these numbers and these streams.
Absolutely,
you
idiot,
naive idiot fool. No, literally, I was like, she's not your friend. No, the whole time I was reading it, I clocked it.
You're literally like, no, she's clarking it. She's not clarking it. Thank you. No, she.
Wait, what is that?
You don't know Clark It?
No.
Clark It, like from Clark, the girl, Taylor's girl.
Oh, she does this?
No. They said Clark It.
Why?
Because like when they were talking about like they're like, we finally like Clark, like Taylor and Clark.
Yeah.
Right. So now instead of saying Clock It, they say Clark It. Like
I hate it. What?
No, she's not clarking it.
No, I hate it.
Clark It is my favorite thing to come out of Love Island, I think. So but the whole time I was listening to it, and I was like taking it in, and I was really annoyed because something about Huda just gives like, she's always looking for some kind of, I don't know, like she really is like this big and bad girl. Like that's how she wants to be perceived. And some of the things she said was giving very like almost Ryan Destiny. No, not Ryan Destiny. The girl, the Disney girl. Destiny, Ryan.
Which Disney girl?
I went to Disney and I said, I want to make history. And I did.
Oh, my twin.
Yeah, what's her name?
Fuck, I forgot.
But like
Debbie Ryan.
Debbie Ryan. It's just like was so corny, some of the shit she was saying. Yeah. Like when she talked about her upbringing being bullied, and like there was one particular story where she said she was in a group, and this is I'm like, are you lying? Like, are you just making shit up? Like she was
straight out of a Disney movie.
No, literally, she's like, I was sitting with all these so-called friends, and they were all laughing at something, and I was just sitting there and I wasn't laughing, and they're like, Huda, why aren't you laughing? And she said, you know what? I don't think you guys are funny. And then I got up and left. And I'm like, whoa, mic drop. Like, wow.
And that's when her, like when she discovered that she can sing and dance and stuff, like she would just go in like a little dance room and like work on herself and stuff. And like, that's where we see those dance video, like the clips coming up and stuff.
No, she can sing. I won't take that away from her. She's actually a really good singer. And like, that's fine. She's a talented and really beautiful girl. Like, that's fine. But she's mentally unwell at the same time. And now, I sent you something this morning. I don't know if you saw it. But her baby father came out and said what she said was full-on lies about the cheating. he said, I don't know if he didn't cheat on her or if he just didn't cheat on her when she said he cheated on her about during the pregnancy and stuff. I think it was actually so disgusting of her to not talk about the racist comments that are coming towards Shelly and Alondria. I was really expecting her to at least do that, to at least be like, and Alondria came out and talked about how she saw the George Floyd meme of her being George Floyd and Huda stepping on her face or stepping on her chest, because that was like a really viral meme that was going on Twitter. And a lot of people are talking about that. And the fact that she didn't at least come out to say, like, guys, like, I really don't support you guys, you know, being racist and spewing hate and doing all this stuff towards these people. Like, she should have at least been like, we're cordial. We're fine. Like, she shouldn't incite more hate and more bullying. Like, if we're all talking about bullying and this and all that, like, she should have definitely came out and said something to, like, stop that.
Yeah. I honestly didn't see that meme. That's really sad.
That's, like, one of many. Like, it's not the only one.
She's been going on a lot of, like, interviews, and, like, she's never said any of that. Like, set aside the Call Her Daddy podcast, she's never, like, talked good about Alondria or Shelly.
Yeah,
only
which
Amaya.
Is so crazy.
Really.
And I think that's also, like, quite calculated of her. Like, Amaya's, like, the most loved person, and then also she's, like, very she's just very bubbly. Like, she seems like someone who doesn't really beef with people. Yeah. And, like, of course, that's going to be your only friend there. You know what I mean? Like, the one who doesn't have problems with anyone, and the only one who... Amaya did not enable her, but she tried her best to, like, make her not feel alone, because Huda was definitely isolated at some points, but it's because of her own actions. Yeah. You know? And she was the only person willing... And I do think that comes from her medical background. Like, I really think it's, like, she's a nurse. She sees a lot of shit. So I think she knows how to, like... a lot of empathy. De-escalate a situation like that. Yeah. You know?
Like, what kept coming up from Huda was like, she didn't know a lot of things. Like, she's like, I was just so young and naive. Like, none of these things, like, how do you expect me to know? Like, I didn't know. Like, being 19 and pregnant in a third world country, I would think, like, okay, maybe you wouldn't know what to do because you don't have
third world country.
Yeah, because you don't have access to, like, internet or whatever.
She was
but
here.
Like, I know.
But,
like,
okay,
I'm comparing it.
Sorry.
Her acting like she's naive and, like, I didn't know what to do. I was 19 and pregnant. Like, I didn't know if I should go to the doctor. Like, I don't know. Yeah. How do you not know, like, if you're pregnant to go to the doctor? Like, go check up on the baby and, like, no one like, she's just like, no one told me how to behave, or no one told me how to, like,
go get, like,
you know, like, go get help, or, like, even, like, I just thought, like, she played into, like, the young and dumb and naive card a little bit too much with things that, like, everyone kind of knows, even at that age, you know?
That theme, I think, went on for everything. Like, they would talk about things, and I do think Alex tried kind of her best. Like, I don't think Alex Cooper is someone who's gonna really get to the nitty gritty. Like, I feel like she's very much an enabler and very much like a ha he he, but she has her own thoughts in her mind kind of thing. Like, I don't know if Alex is, like, a fan of Huda for real, you know? But like, I wanted her to hold her more accountable, but maybe that's not her job. I think that would have done more for the podcast and for, like, the interview, for us to get, like, the questions we've actually been asking. Because, like, when she did try to, like, hold her accountable and was like, what do you think about this? Like, do you think this was right about certain things? Like, Huda's, like, reoccurring response would be like, was it right? No.
She did clock that.
She'd be like, was it right? No. But it was my first time.
Yeah.
She's like, I've never been in an environment like this. Nobody has.
That's the thing.
Like, she kept, like, saying stuff like that.
It's like the young and dumb.
But she keeps doing that. Like, that's her. Oh, I don't know any better. I don't know. It's my first time.
And then her hood rats. Can I call them that? Are they hood rats? Yeah. They're like, that's her. Like, they're like, that's her taking accountability. Like, that's her addressing it and basically saying I was wrong, but it's really not. It's really not. She's excusing it almost, you know?
Then when she would say, like, okay, like, she'd be like, I see how I come off mean, but that's just my humor. Like, that's just my humor. People don't understand. I have a unique sense of humor. People don't get it.
Nothing's funny.
What are you talking about? Like, she really does have, like, actual, like, narcissistic tendencies. She cannot see anything wrong in how she acted. She has an excuse for everything. And the thing about Huda is she's actually dangerous. She can go out. We have evidence, and that's how we know she's lying. If we didn't have these evidences, she is very convincing. Like, and that's what I think, like, I think that's how she passed the initial psych test to even get on this fucking show. And then that too, she said that she's been wanting to get on Love Island, but then earlier said she's never watched the show. What are you talking about then? You said you've never watched a show, but you've been wanting to get on a show you've never watched. Like, how does that make sense? You just heard about it? Like, what?
Yeah, I've heard Amaya say this too. Like, she didn't watch a full season, but she's seen clips on TikTok.
I've been wanting to go, and then I think she also wanted to go in spite of her boyfriend applying.
Yeah, her friend wanting to go or something.
Yeah,
like that.
No, I think it was a boyfriend or somebody she was talking to, another man, right? So like, I think in spite of that, she's like, I applied traditionally, I said a thing in, and then like a month later they responded to me. I think the way she initially passed like whatever psych test they need to get you on this show is because without context, Huda seems very convincing. Like, she seems like she's very grounded. She seems like she's very like
she's a mommy.
She's a mommy. She's like just sound of mind. And without the context we have of the actual show, I do think like she's someone who can with her tears, with her way of reacting, and with how she storytells and twists truths, she can actually get people in trouble. And because clearly there's like a bias in our world where people do not believe black people, black women, or black men, I think with somebody like Huda, she can actually like affect somebody's life negatively and get away with it. Because clearly we've seen it. And the fact that I think what was also so crazy is that her talking about the whole Chris 321 situation,
apparently he had a whole other explanation for it.
He said
like
that
apparently he was asleep and he only had 2 to 3 hours to sleep.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, he was fully awake and stuff. But like he was like trying to sleep, and she wanted to have sex, basically.
That's exactly what he said. So on the show, it looked like she just wanted to cuddle, but she did say like at least cuddle me, like keyword being at least. So meaning that she probably wanted something more. And then he went on the Vile Files podcast and said that she actually wanted to get active, meaning that she wanted to have sex, and the Love Island producers told them that you guys are only going to get a couple hours of sleep today. So he was trying to fall asleep, and her saying 3, 2, 1, you better do this or else you're going to deal with me tomorrow being upset, and that's your choice, is literal sexual coercion.
That's crazy.
It is literally like, that is
like, just think of a guy, like just
think not just a
think
guy
outside the box. Like, think of a guy saying that to a girl.
Bro,
or like,
not just a guy. Think of if it was Chris, specifically a 6'8" black man saying that to a small woman. I think literally he would come off the island, there would be a cop, he would get arrested, and his ride is not going to home, he's going to jail. He's going straight to the freaking clink. Like, what? She, like, and then the fact that she said, like, I had no choice, like, he made me want him, like, he made me talk to him like a child. Like, I just really like when a man, like, you know,
she's
is
very
all
physical,
over me and physical.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's like she has very, very low self-esteem. She has no idea who she is. She is just such a dangerous, weird person. And I really, really hope all the Islanders stay the fuck away from her because she does not give a fuck. I couldn't believe she didn't say anything to defend at least Olandria. Fine. She has like a standing issue with Shelly. But even just like to say something to stop the racist hate.
Yeah, like on her stories, even like on Instagram.
Something. No, but I think like she's the kind of person, she's seeing all the followers, she's feeling very justified in how she acted, and like she's like, oh, great, I was right, I did nothing wrong.
Like, the producers cut out a lot of shit and really try to paint this narrative of Huda, like her redemption arc and like her being so innocent. And
I don't like that. Like, I really don't like that the producers.
So apparently, to even like tie this all together, at the end when she asked Chris to carry her over the water, remember?
Yeah.
So apparently they cut out the part of her saying like, so then why the fuck are you in my face? Like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Like,
so it made Chris look like the devil. Yeah. Well, not the devil, but it made him look like such a bad guy, just letting her.
Or maybe she's lying.
Just take off her heels and walk over the water.
Or maybe she's lying. Cause like she's like like this is another thing where she said mic drop, like such a Disney moment where she was like, are you gonna carry me, or like, do you want me to walk?
Because that situation made her look Dust.
Yeah,
know?
It does.
She don't want to come off as like desperate. You know?
And so apparently she was like, okay, so then what are you doing here? Oh my God, you're so big and bad. Shiver me timbers, Huda. Like, she is so like, She just reminds me of somebody that's like 15 and wants to be perceived as like the baddest bitch. Like, do you know what I mean? Like
all of her hood rats made her get to the finale just for her to embarrass herself. Like,
for sure.
Really and truly.
For sure.
She should have been gone. Y'all did all this for what?
No.
Like, now she has someone's like 2 bodies on the show, like, and no man.
And then her talking about like when she brought up the 3-2-1 thing, she's like, he didn't even go in all the way, and it's not because I couldn't take it. That was like, such a crazy comment.
What does that mean?
Was she saying that his thing is small?
That's what I'm thinking. That she's trying to get
Alex
to.
Alex was like, "Oh, it was itty bitty. Like she did this."
There's no way that man has a small dick. Just saying. But even if he did,
he could.
Why are you talking on that? Like that's like something
that's a line.
That you don't cross. Like
to publicly say something like that is so low and disgusting. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what a show of character that was. Like, to really come on and be like, and it's not that I couldn't take it. Are you sick? She's gonna have so much fake, like support from people who want to get close to her because clearly she has a lot of followers now. Yeah. People like Alex Cooper. People like in that LA circle. Like, yeah.
Was she real? Okay, so like, if I was her publicist, I would just get her on a bunch of reality TV shows and just, that's it. Like, she's just made for reality TV. People to analyze, people to make fun of, people to watch. So she's kind of like entertaining, kind of. Yeah.
I get that.
And I get that that's like kind of what reality stars are. Like, we're kind of analyzing their life and like looking to see drama
clowns,
and like
though,
see
I wouldn't
them.
Say clowns. Like, I don't think like season 6 of Love Island were clowns.
No. But Love Island's a different reality TV show. I think she needs to find the right reality TV show, and she could
maybe
really
she
prosper.
Should go on Bad Girls Club. Like, maybe she should go on there.
She looks like she could fight
because she runs her mouth way too much. She lies way too much. She cries way too much. And the thing that's like resurfacing now is the initial clip of Alondria telling her not to. It's okay when Huda looked around when she was still with Jeremiah and was like, "Y'all need some real men." Like, do you remember that?
I hate it. That was the first clip that should have been the biggest red flag.
Hold on.
Because it's day 2. Was it day 2?
It was like day 2.
Girl, shut up. What do you mean real man? You know him off of 2 days?
I want to show you the initial clip again of Huda saying that that they need some real men. This is, mind you, 48 hours maybe after she met Jeremiah. And I guess now she thinks she has a real man. Now we know Alondria. And Alondria, we know her to be like the shy, kind of awkward girl. Mm-hmm. And when I see her smile saying like, we'll have a nice chat later, I felt like my heart literally was like, she didn't mean anything by that. Like, genuinely, I think Alondria is actually awkward, actually shy. When I see the childhood photos of her that keep coming up, I'm like, I just want to hug her because she's so like, I know she's probably, because her talking about being single for 5 years, like, I know she probably has like, you know, like insecurities around not being chosen and like, you know, feeling like not enough and like also just being a black girl, being a dark skinned girl, like all those things are very layered. So when I see this now, I'm like, I see how boastful
chosen she feels.
She felt chosen in that, and it wasn't in a way to actually be supportive when she said it. She definitely said it in a way like, y'all need. Like, y'all
she
need
said it with a smile on her face. I know like that was her intention. You know what I mean? I know that. Yeah.
Just take it in now, please.
Mind you, it's quiet. But she said something like that in front of everyone too. She pissed me off in that moment because we know, like, obviously production adds music and all this to make it more dramatic. It's quiet there. Yeah. To open your mouth in a space where, like, your girls weren't chosen.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And like, it's already kind of embarrassing.
Yes.
And to be like,
y'all need real men.
Y'all need real men. Oh, y'all are just a bunch of kids. Like
and
girls,
then she
shut up.
To Jeremiah and is like, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Are you?
It's just weird,
in the same reality as us? No, she's a very big weirdo.
Hella weird.
These young kids are trolling. I'm saying, like, I'm seeing grown women, especially the grown black women, supporting Huda. Still to this day.
I'm just gonna assume something's also wrong with them, and that's fine. There's a lot of crazy people in this world.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm looking at you sideways. Like, oh, confirm there's something wrong with you. Yeah. Like okay, thanks for letting me know.
If you think that behavior is okay, then
you're probably weird too.
Yeah,
and that's fine. As well. I just feel like it's always the case, and people will like diminish it by saying like, you guys can't make everything about race, but unfortunately, everything is about race. So that's just the world we live in, especially like in North America / USA. You know?
And I also clocked that Alex Cooper, when Amaya was on Call Her Daddy, told Amaya that what Huda was saying about her when she first came in as a bombshell. She didn't know.
And that's what I'm
Amaya,
saying.
watch the show, girl. I don't think the first thing I do if I'm coming out of Love Island,
watching that show.
Season what is
7?
it? Season 7, episode 1. Are you crazy?
Like, that's
because you want to have some
I'm
context.
saying.
Like, I'm hearing them say, like, I didn't even watch the show, but maybe they literally couldn't get a minute to
themselves.
themselves.
Because they've been
like,
so busy.
Back to back to
but
back.
What a crazy thing to do, to go on an interview without watching the show.
Without knowing how you're painted, too, because they have a different perspective and reality than the viewers and the interviewers.
I will say, though, I do think, like, Amaya's still a New York girl. I do think when she sees how Huda acts, she's gonna be like, "Oh no, fuck her." I do think so. I just right now think she's in the clouds.
She's like,
just living
she
her
said
life.
That?
She did it, and she's like,
yeah, she said that, girl.
She,
she said, "I don't like that bitch. She's messy." Da 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 da.
Does she compare to me? Remember she said that?
Oh, did she say that about Maya?
That was about Maya.
Oh shit. Yeah. So
okay, go ahead.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. What? Hold on. Wait. Fuck. I lost it. Hold on.
Iris.
No, I was gonna say. I mean, Alex Cooper was just like trying to defend the bombshells, and like that's what they're there for.
Yeah,
when Huda was like, yeah, she was literally like, but Huda, you do know like that's what they're there for, to kind of like test your relationship and like, and then because like Huda's defense was just like, I thought that she watched the show and she knew how close me and Jeremiah are. Yeah. And then she's like, yeah, but even if she did,
like, what's wrong with that?
The point is to still give everyone equal opportunity to get to know everyone.
Yeah, I do think Alex Cooper tried her best to kind of like in moments she did try to
hold her
accountable. She did try to like hit her back with like some logic. But I also think like if somebody goes in on Huda the way we want them to and actually hold them accountable,
they're gonna come out after them.
Well then yes, that too. But I also think like Huda's the type to get up and leave an interview. Like I can see it because she's done that before. She does that in every argument she has with anyone. She's like, oh, okay, cool, and then she gets up and leaves. What is it? Time Magazine made a post about toxic communication and then completely lied and said that Shelly, when Huda like upset Shelly, she tried to communicate to go through like whatever they were going through and get it over with, and Shelly told her to save it. Like they said, Shelly said, quote, save it, which is not at all what she said.
That's not what she said.
That's literally not what she said. And then she said when she could have just communicated with Huda about her feelings instead of making the entire villa like feel her wrath. That is literally what Time Magazine said about Shelly. So
when the name is Hurricane Huda?
Yeah, no. So they literally said Shelly is the reason that there was like an energy in the space, and she didn't even want to talk to her. She told her to save it. And then caption it as toxic communication, which is absolutely not what happened. In fact, it was the most mature, calm, collected communication, like actually very thought out, to say that I'm not feeling the best to communicate with you right now because I'm actually upset. So let me think on my feelings. Let me like calm down and like let's talk tomorrow. I don't know how better of a communicator you can get.
And if a girl twerked on my man's face, I would probably have the same reaction and like be really upset in that moment, especially since like you set the example of how to act with someone that you're interested in, right?
Exactly.
Like with all your friends.
All I learned from this is that if you're a black woman, specifically if you're a dark-skinned black woman, like black women in general, but especially if you're a dark-skinned black woman, your feelings don't matter. You have to keep up that facade of like you have no feelings. You have to stay guarded because nobody gives a fuck about you. Like that's what made this whole thing so upsetting, and I think that's why there's so much discourse about it, because you're literally seeing somebody get away with murder while people who have like natural human emotions get like persecuted for it. It's crazy.
On the positive note of Love Island and the Islanders finally leaving the villa, you do see the love and support that like Ace and Shelly get. Like, them as a couple, they look really, really cute together. I've seen them at Disney World, and
she looks amazing. She is so beautiful. Like
so is Alana. Like they're both so gorgeous, breathtaking even.
Like they're so
and
beautiful.
I really do hope Nick treats her right.
I hope
he's just not doing this for like clout. Clout and like them being in a couple after the villa like gives them more clout and stuff. I really hope that he really loves her and that they last, because I love them together. I actually do. I ship them. Too. Okay, I ship them so hard.
Yeah, and I feel like if he just like works hard to get her walls down, I feel like she'll make a really
which he already kind of did. Like Taylor was not cracking those walls down. Like he did not And she even said it in an interview, like Nick makes her feel like feminine and like, you know, cutesy and like like attractive,
he does
like
stuff for her.
You know, like Taylor
like,
gave her crumbs, bro, like crumbs, and like you can. That just goes to show you like how much you shine when you're with the right person.
Exactly.
Because I haven't seen Olandria smile with her teeth,
right?
Like, you know, with Taylor. And the reunion. I can't wait for the Love Island reunion.
Oh, for sure.
But
will they ask the right
questions? Andy Cohen?
Yeah.
Is
he messy?
Owner. Girl,
really?
Oh, he doesn't spare anyone.
I really hope he doesn't.
He will talk about any and everything, but maybe in this environment it'll be different because like he's on a different show.
Yeah.
Real Housewives is his franchise. Like
I just don't want a reunion to waste my fucking time.
Actually, he will ask those questions.
I need them to ask the real questions. Pull up receipts.
Oh no, they
like catch them in their lives.
All
like,
of them are.
If it's gonna be some bullshit coddling session for Huda, I'm not interested. Okay?
It's not gonna be.
It better not.
It's not gonna be. I need it to be.
I need to catch every facial movement, every expression, every eye roll, every like side conversation. Like I don't want you to spare anything. And you guys need to sign a contract that you guys are gonna be honest or something, because I can't with all of it.
We could talk about cancel culture as a whole.
Yeah,
right?
We can.
And like maybe not her specifically, but like I think people are obsessed with the whole canceling and hating on a person more than what the person actually did.
Because they don't actually care about the retribution.
Holding someone accountable and then after they apologize, there's nothing else you can do unless that person shows themselves again to be racist or you know what I mean? There's nothing else you can do. So like I just think like on social media we just need to give more people fucking grace. Like she can really take her life right now. Like that, and then what? Oh,
she posted
R.I.P. Like we're so sorry.
And then it's gonna be a whole bunch of sad posts,
like,
right?
This is like a lot of hate that she's getting, guys. Like her career was affected. She was an influencer before this. Like her friends turned on her.
Yeah, no, that was fucked up.
Her whole family knows about this. Like everyone, like I can just imagine how she's feeling in this moment because Love Island again was like the most streamed like thing this summer, and everyone knows about what's going on. Even like the big news networks were covering this.
Sierra,
yeah, like it's a lot on someone's mental health, and I can only imagine what she's going through. Like
crazy.
So
she posted people, like her DMs.
Give them some grace. Yeah.
She posted her DMs saying like, "We hope your abuela gets like grabbed by the throat by ICE. We've called them on you. We hope that like your stupid Mexican family gets sent into the alligator Alcatraz." And like she posted a bunch of shit like, "Take your life, kill yourself," like this crazy shit.
Insane.
And
what the fuck?
She was like, "Are we sure this is still about accountability, guys? Because like, what the fuck are you sending me?
No, seriously.
Like, what are you saying? Like, I'm gonna like somebody said I'm gonna pray to God to make sure that you die. Like crazy shit."
Death
and
threats
like
is insane.
No, death threats, and then actually going through and calling ICE on her family. So you called her racist and then assumed her family was illegal because of her Mexican background.
Make it make sense.
Called ICE to physically, and you see the horrible, violent videos of ICE. No. So you called them to physically like hurt her family because you thought she was racist. Where is the sense? Like, this is the craziest I've ever seen.
It started not making sense anymore.
No, it
like
definitely stopped making
numbers,
sense.
the think pieces, the hatred.
Yeah.
There's guys. I remember when she apologized, was never this bad.
No,
like, what the fuck?
And then people saying like she wore a Buddha necklace during her apology, and then wore an empathy sweater, so that's her being manipulative. I don't know how that was being and then people calling that I honestly didn't understand people calling her like calculated and like media trained. Like there's no lines on the show. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no lines on the show. These are things that she's actually saying out of her mouth. Maybe she's just well spoken and smart.
Yeah, I think she is well spoken. Yeah, I honestly didn't
understand
that
point because I genuinely when Sierra would talk, I would literally think, wow, this girl is so eloquent and she really knows how to use her words.
Goals, honestly.
And literally goals. She doesn't say like whatever. She's very sure of herself, and I genuinely think like she's a smart girl. So that is what gives me like kind of like a little bit of like, okay, I think she knows that some of these comments and these commenters are like 12-year-old trolls who are
maybe what gave that impression was maybe her tone, like maybe because she is from LA and she does give like the Valley Girl voice and stuff.
That's
like
fine,
maybe
but like to say,
that's
like,
what
she's
gave
so
that.
media trained. Like, yeah, and then her, like, I don't think she's media trained, but like obviously her apology is gonna be thought out because she knows it's gonna be scrutinized.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do? Get on the camera and not think
apart,
it out? Like,
taken out of context. Like,
no, it was very like damned if you do, damned if you don't. Anything she did at that time would have been
sad.
scrutinized.
I honestly don't think she deserves it to this extent, and I'll stand on
she,
that.
She
like,
got canceled off the show. She got removed, and I think that was good.
Yeah,
like I haven't heard y'all talk about murderers,
and I genuinely don't think that she's racist. I think
either.
she just fucked up.
I think she fucked up.
That's it.
I don't. I think people forgot that. Like, and I'm not saying that POC cannot be racist because they absolutely can. But I think people genuinely forgot that they're not talking to like a random white person. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think they forgot that she's also from an immigrant family and also Mexican herself, and like. You know what I mean? Like, I think people really lost sight of what they were doing with Sierra.
Bro,
but like, who are
honestly,
these perfect people?
I think it's the beyond the 2000s, like people who are born, because we grew up in a time where we can say anything. Obviously, what she said was bad. Okay, like obviously, there's a lot of slurs that we're not aware of, like in different cultures. But I don't know, because like I'm just assuming that the people who are gravitating towards all this hate, like a lot of them, because obviously if you're mature enough to realize that people make mistakes and then they grow from it, like you shouldn't be continuing with the hate and like trying to like send people death threats and stuff. That's very immature. So I'm just assuming that the people who are doing all that is after the were born after the 2000s, because
I want to say past 2007 to maybe 07 even, like maybe
once your brother born again,
he's 2002.
So
he's 23 24. No, he's 23, just turned 23. But like
I would say like even like sometimes the things my cousins say and stuff, so later on, like in the
2010s,
so like
they're all 15, 14, like, you know what I mean,
and so woke,
like
so
you guys
woke.
know everything. Wow,
like, bro, if y'all if you can just like the shit that we were allowed to say, and
if you could just hear the classroom,
even if you just watch TV shows like from that time, early 2000s or like 2010 even, like the shit that, bro, like Jersey Shore, them calling girls grenades, them saying ugly fat chick, like them saying
somebody threw a grenade bomb in here. Like it's all
what do you mean? It's all like they
girls?
were calling girls ugly. They were fucking and chucking them. Like it was so raw at the time, and like there was no boundaries, no limitation to what anyone can get away with, and. I just think like it's a completely different world that we're living in now. Absolutely. And
so crazy.
It's just so crazy. I don't know. I kind of miss the olden
days. I kind of miss it.
Because like everything can be clocked now. Like everything you say can be wrong or scrutinized or like have think pieces about, like even shit that we're saying right now. Someone can really clip this and say these girls you know what I mean? Like
no, I mean like even some of the comments, like when we talk about certain things, like there are going to be a few commenters who like disagree with us, which is literally fine,
absolutely fine,
totally fine. And then I'm always like I'll ask Shoshana, like, should I respond to this, like, or should I not respond to this? Like, I don't know how to, like, because I want to have a conversation with you. I don't want to just respond to you in your comments. You know what I mean? So it's like it doesn't leave much room to actually discuss and understand each other. Although like I don't know, it's really interesting. It does, like, sometimes it gives perspective, but then also sometimes it's like, maybe we're just from different generations. Like, you know, like maybe we just don't understand things the same way.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Should we get into the questions? Because,
bro, we yapped and yapped and yapped, and I'm sorry, but that would be the last of Love Island taking up a big portion of our podcast.
We have to hear a Shelly Melandria, though. And the reunion.
Oh,
we can't even promise them that.
Sorry. We'll try to keep it short.
But should we get into the questions now?
Yeah. And now let's
cue the commentary.
Okay.
Do you want to go first? Should I go first?
Anyone. I don't care.
Okay, I'll go first. Am I the asshole for financially screwing over my sister after finding out she's close with my ex and his wife?
Okay.
Usually, I wouldn't take personal advice from strangers online, but everyone in my life seems to think I'm a pretty I'm a petty, scorned, bitter woman, which I probably am, and I need objective advice. My ex-husband, currently 43 male, and I, 43 female, were college sweethearts. For me, life felt perfect. I trusted him completely. That's why it was so shocking when I found out he was in love with his much younger colleague. She was around 24 at the time. I won't get into details of how I found out, but the affair was well known at his workplace. When I confronted him, all I said is, I'm sorry, I tried really hard not to fall for. All he said was, I'm sorry, I tried really hard not to fall for her. He didn't seem sorry at all. It felt like he wanted me to leave him, so I did. That was 6 years ago. Our son was 4 then, and it was the worst time of my life. I honestly don't know how I got through it. And because I was desperate, I wanted him to fight for me, to fight for our family, but he didn't. He was quick to sign the divorce papers and didn't even fight for custody. It was as if he had started a new life and completely erased the old one. It took years of therapy to feel normal again, to stop checking that woman's social media and comparing myself to her.
Aww.
The fact that she's very pretty and charming didn't help. His family loved her, and as disgusting as it sounds, one of our common friends even said it out loud.
What?
I don't support him cheating, but I mean, look at her.
What?
Wow, right?
Oh.
When I told her about the cheating, I guess that's what everyone was thinking. This one was just stupid enough to voice it out. So I had to cut off that group of friends too.
Yeah.
They got married 3 years ago and now have a daughter, a picture perfect little family. The current arrangement is that our son stays with my ex on weekends and holidays, which works fine for the most part. Last week, I found out my sister, 28 female, has been in touch with my ex all these years. It would have been forgivable since they were close when we were married and she saw him as a brother, but she's actually best friends with his new wife.
What?
And she kept it from me for 6 years.
What?
I only found out because she left her phone at my house and it was several texts from the wife. When I asked her about it, she just brushed it off and said it wasn't a big deal. I told her she can do what she wants, but I'll be cutting her off completely. I was helping her pay her college loans, LOL, and going no contact. She called me unreasonable and said I'm being petty and unable to move on from something that happened a long time ago. She also said the wife is a lovely person and a good friend. She said she will be fucked financially speaking. I told her to go fuck herself.
How old is the sister?
28 female.
Okay.
Somehow my parents agree with her, so am I the asshole?
Nah.
You are not the asshole.
Oh my God.
If there was ever a time to show loyalty, it would be right now. Are you fucking kidding me?
To your sister.
My own sister? Your friends? Texting best friends with the lady who broke up my family and sent my life into a fucking spiral? I'm sorry. Burn the whole shit down. Burn the whole shit down.
You can't find another friend? It has to be her?
It has to be her? It has to be the one that ruined my life?
That's weird.
Not that he didn't also ruin, but like the couple that ruined my life, like that's who your best friend is? And you want me to pay for your school?
This is so crazy.
Have you lost your mind? What do I look like, a fucking idiot? Like, what? Girl, you are not the asshole. There was like never less of an asshole I've ever seen in my life. What?
And that's going to be a hard cutoff. But
I feel bad for this lady. She cut off her friends. She cut off her sister. But it's like, whatever you got to do to have that peace, because I can't imagine, like, okay, you're college sweethearts with somebody, you have a child together, you guys are together, and then this 24-year-old girl from work that everyone knows is like there's something going on in the office, like the humiliation, the embarrassment, like the shame, like, and then like even if a guy that you're not really with like that deep is talking to other girls be stalking that page, right? Like, let alone someone that you went ahead, divorced me easily, didn't fight for the marriage, didn't even fight for custody for your son. Like,
that's crazy.
That is so crazy. You want nothing to do with us?
He's a piece of shit guy. And I don't know, like she might take your man. What did Andrea say? I'm gonna take your man. Yeah. No, she might take your little sister's man too. Like, for real. I don't know. I wouldn't trust anyone like that. Like, I wouldn't trust a mistress or a woman in that position.
That
like,
is so true.
If you're able to come into like a happy home and ruin it, knowing that he had a relationship, like, there's something off about your head. And a child. A whole life outside of you. Like,
there's something wrong with you.
There's something wrong with you. So I would even question her values. Like, why would you even want to be friends with someone like that? Like, and I'm your sister at that. Like,
this is not your friend.
This is
I'm your
really
sister.
poor decision making. You're 28. Like, what the fuck?
Grow
up.
19.
No, what the hell?
Yeah.
There's just so many people in this world and women. Why her? Like, why do you want to keep a relationship with her after what she's done to me? I don't get it. And your nephew too, honestly.
Right?
But anyways, speaking of workplace affairs, that viral video of the Coldplay.
Oh my god!
This is the ongoing topic,
guys. This Coldplay has been having these like insanely huge sold out shows. A camera pan to this man and his seemed like his wife, like hugging so lovingly. Like his arms were around her. They were vibing to the music. And then when that camera showed up on the big screen, they they fled. Like they moved away from each other so fast, and she covered her face, but they were on there they saw those faces.
The Jumbotron.
Yeah.
I love watching those videos, and like a lot that happens a lot where like people are caught with their side pieces and like they're quickly like they're kissing them and then like turn away. Yeah. It's just such a got you moment, and like what perfect alignment. Yeah. So like that leaves me to wonder, my skeptic ass, is this real? Right? Because like
I don't know, but apparently people were posting the guy's family and
LinkedIn
profiles, and apparently they're divorced and shit. Like they separated after that.
Damn. At that age, affairs, divorces get really so hard. Messy because CEO, you have money, right?
Yep.
Everything's at stake here. Yep. Wife takes half of everything.
Good for her.
Oh,
good for her.
I'm suing Coldplay. Yeah. Like, what do you mean?
Why did you air out my business?
Like, what do you mean? That's crazy.
That is so funny. No, for real, because what, like at that age too. And the thing is, I want to say like there's when I see like an older man go for like a 24-year-old, I'm like, okay, you're just nasty, gross, like I don't know, you're weird, right? Like, but his affair person was like, they look like age mates.
Yeah,
it's giving real love.
Like, oh, you really love us. True love.
It's true love there, and that's kind of more painful. Like what? You know what I mean? Like I feel like you can kind of like, oh, you wanted something young and hot, didn't you? Oh, whatever. You're just, you know what I mean? But the fact that he went for someone who's like his age, also like quite successful.
I can't scroll without seeing them. That couple, like they're all over my For You page.
I know, me too. That girl is not the asshole.
Nope, not the asshole.
Very justified. Somebody said, not the asshole. Your sister has the right to be friends with whom she chooses to, and you have the right to do with your money as you wish. Take the money you've been contributing to her and put it in your son's college fund. Let your ex, his wife, and your parents pay for her school loans. That money that she's giving you is not like, you know what I mean? Like that's like her helping you out because she loves you and that's your sister, you know? So she could be using that literally for her own son.
Am I the a-hole for telling off a friend when she charged us for dinner?
Oh.
I hang out with a group of friends, and in which one of them is a boastful influencer. She would talk about her wealth, trips, cars, boyfriends, etc. nonstop. Usually, the rest of us would just listen and really not care or take offense because she was just rattling on about herself. Recently, this friend snagged an extremely rich boyfriend, and she proceeded to move into his multi-million mansion. She was so excited and posted pictures of the pool, jacuzzi, etc. She invited us to her new house and specifically said, I want to invite you all for dinner at my new house with my BF. The rest of us accepted the invitation and came to the house. All the wealth she told about really existed and her BF was nice. He didn't stay throughout. He had paperwork to finish in his room. Soon it was dinner time. We were all hungry as it was quite a long drive to the mansion. And suddenly my friend took out her phone and said, okay, I'll be ordering food and drinks from a nearby mart. Tell me what you want and I'll get it delivered here. I thought it was strange that she was ordering food only then instead of having food already prepared for us guests by the numerous maids there.
Does she know how a dinner party works?
I don't think so. No drinks were served, but we had to order them as well. No food came. The food came. It was cold, and I just ate and didn't think much of it. The rest of the night was pretty much normal. After we left, the friend proceeded to send us a text of the detailed breakdown of the cost of the a la carte dish and drink that we each ordered with a firm reminder to quickly transfer her the money.
Oh my God.
The first thing that came to my mind was annoyance. She gave us the impression that she would serve us dinner at her BF's multi-million-dollar mansion, but it ended up with each of us paying for our dinner. What sort of hostess was she? I felt that her invitation was misleading. I wasn't expecting a 10-course dinner, but social convention would imply that at least some simple food and water would be served for the guest and guests would not be charged. We transferred her the money, and then I sarcastically texted in the group chat saying, oh wow, if I knew we were all paying for our individual meals, we could have met at a restaurant for dinner. I guess all that wealth in the house was just for show, then left the group chat. Since that incident, I never hung around much with her. Am I the a-hole?
No, I think your friend is, I don't think you're the asshole because, like, okay, like, she paid her money and that's it, right? Like, she can make the little comment because, like, I don't think that's wrong. Like, if you invite people over to eat, I'm not really expecting to pay.
Yeah.
Especially, like, What do you mean, like, tell me what you want to order? Like, if I'm buying food, like, let's go to a restaurant. Like, you guys, you invited us to your home.
Yeah.
Isn't that what a dinner party is?
That is so crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, especially, like, after a certain age, too. Like, inviting someone to your home and then not having food or drinks.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, e-transfer me for the meals.
Yeah.
You invited me. I did not need to be here.
Like, I drove. You told me to come
like,
for a party.
That's the thing, too. Like, I inconvenienced myself to come to your dinner party.
Yeah.
Like, what in the world?
Are you pranking me? Is this a prank? Like, this feels like a prank.
Also, what was her, like, ulterior motive here? Like, was it just to show off the house?
Maybe.
Was it just to show
like,
off
look
her
how
wealthy
nice
boyfriend?
my house is.
Because all this money in the house and no money for food? That's crazy.
That's like, I think she's weird, and I think she's like, and the fact that she also said that she like brags a lot about her life and stuff, like, but then
it was really just for show.
It sounds like she just said, come see the house and then we'll eat food, but you have to pay for it.
That's insane.
But that's not how she packaged it initially. She literally said, come over, I'm inviting you guys to eat dinner at my house.
Not the asshole.
You invited us to order Uber Eats at your house.
And it really depends on, like, how close you guys were. Like, if you still want to continue this friendship. Because, like...
That's weird.
Even just being around a boastful influencer is fucking annoying. Like, what the
Very
fuck?
Get a grip. Am I the asshole for not going to my twins' wedding? I, 24 male, have an identical twin. We're not close, but I thought we had basic mutual respect. That belief was tested. I grew up in a traditional Southern town and only began coming out in college about 5 years ago. It's been slow, especially with family, but since moving to DC in 2023 for school/work, I felt more comfortable living authentically. After moving, I met my boyfriend, 26 male, and we've been together for 2 years. Over time, I've introduced him to my friends and family when I felt safe. Cut to now, November 2024. I was home for the holidays and told my twin and his fiance about my boyfriend. They seemed happy for me. While staying with them, wedding details arose and they asked if I'd be bringing a date. I said, yes, my boyfriend. My twin had gone to bed, but his fiance said, while there are pros and cons, it's up to you if you want to bring him. That felt like a green light. My twin constantly deferred to her on decisions, so I didn't think I needed to double check. 5 months passed, and my boyfriend and I had spent $1,300 on travel, flights, hotel, etc. 3 weeks before the wedding, I mentioned on a call with my brother that we're all set, and his tone shifted. Oh, is boyfriend actually coming? Mm-hmm. I reminded him of the convo with his fiance. He said she never gave me permission and accused me of making it up. Then said, we can't allow your boyfriend to come. We worry how dad's side will react. I offered to call dad on the spot. He dodged, saying he checked with his fiance, despite just saying it was his decision. An hour later, no change, and still invited alone. Still expected to buy a groomsman match suit, even though I wasn't in the party, and show up smiling. That's when I snapped and I asked, if I didn't invite your fiance to my wedding, would you still come? He couldn't answer and ended the call after some harsh words. Trying to make things right, I came out to my dad, which I feared for years, to explain the situation. He was surprisingly indifferent and even said uninviting my boyfriend was extreme. He offered to talk to extended family. I thought I was removing the main obstacle. Weeks later, my twin called again. He now claimed our friends would be weirded out. So the excuse shifted. I said, if my boyfriend's not invited, I'm not coming, and he didn't budge. Here's the kicker. Days later, my dad told me the fiance admitted she did give me permission but changed her mind when she remembered who would be there. She denied this to my twin. Also, one of her bridesmaids is openly gay and brought her girlfriend, but according to the fiance, she's not part of the family, so it's different. So I didn't go. I'm still wondering if I made the wrong call. My absence was definitely noticed. I got text asking where I was, and my mom had to explain it repeatedly. So instead of avoiding attention, my absence became the story. My relationship with my twin is dead, and some family ties now feel fragile. Part of me wonders, should I have sucked it up and gone solo just to preserve bonds that shaped my early life? So am I the asshole for skipping the wedding? It depends how you look at it, right? Because it's like, yes, your absence is probably going to be it was a huge topic. Yeah. And it actually probably made the situation worse. Mm-hmm. But were they being shady as fuck? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. With the context of him being from a southern town, because he said southern town, it's giving small towns vibes. Like, maybe he knows that the people there are ultra conservative. Mm-hmm. And he moved to DC, so maybe that, you know what I mean? He's been around more accepting people. Because sometimes, you kind of do things for your family just to preserve shit because you understand that there's no teaching them. And maybe his brother and his fiance are kind of like that. I don't think you're the asshole, but then you have to live with the consequence of having family members removed from your life. And that might not have been what he actually wanted. Do you know what I mean? Like,
no, I agree.
Because it's tricky. It's kind of sticky. Because, like, you're not wrong. And they are being really, really, like, unfair and weird and, like, lying and changing stories and all that. But, like, are you prepared to no longer have connection to the family? Because sometimes you just accept that your family can be homophobic and a little racist and all these things. And it's like you accept them for who they are and just kind of meet them where they're at. And then you go on and live your life for the majority of your life. Like, you know what I mean? And, like, you don't have to actually be around that because you're an adult. But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I guess it's just, like, accepting or being okay with what you're willing to accept.
Yeah, that's the thing. You have to actually ask yourself, like,
what do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you're cool with them not being in your life, then no, you're not the asshole. But in their story, you are the asshole. Yeah. You know, like you missed your twins' wedding. Yeah.
Am I the a-hole for planning to break up with my girlfriend while my kids are at their mom's because I just want peace in my own damn house?
Damn.
I, 33 male, have 2 kids, 5 and 9, and have been in a relationship for about 3 years with the 29-year-old female who now lives with us.
How old is he?
33 and she's 29.
Okay.
Who now lives with us. It started off fine, fun, a little chaotic, but I've always had a soft spot for people who need fixing. Okay. Yes, that's on me, I know. Long story short, she moved in a year and a half ago. Since then, my home, the place I built as a safe, stable space for my kids, has become an emotional minefield. My girlfriend has regular episodes where small things like my kids not saying hi fast enough trigger huge guilt trips, shutdowns, or silent treatments. Every week feels like I'm defusing a bomb. When she's not spiraling, she's complaining about work, her weight, her family, my kid's mom, the weather, my face. What? I don't, like her face, yeah. I don't even know anymore. And when I try to set boundaries or just ask for space, I'm hit with, I'm not respected here. You never consider my feelings, or the classic, after everything I do for this family. Here's the kicker. She's not the kid's mom. Their actual mom, my ex, lives about an hour away, and we co-parent. I do 95% of the parenting, financially support the house, and keep the emotional landscape steady so the kids have some sense of normalcy. Yeah. Meanwhile, my girlfriend contributes about 20% of the rent, 0 emotional regulation, and a constant cloud of resentment if things aren't about her. I'm emotionally tapped out. I've already envisioned paying her to leave. Wait. Paying her to leave? Literally offering her a few $1,000s just to move out peacefully when the kids are with their mom. I don't hate her. I just want to go to bed without embracing for impact. Yeah. That's crazy. I want my kids to live in a house that doesn't silently revolve around managing someone's emotions. Mood. Yeah. Am I overreacting for planning a quiet, structured breakup during summer break so I can finally feel like myself again? No. Oh my God, Misky. That's so sad. Seems like he just has never put himself first ever. Like constantly, you saying that you're constantly fixing other people or like letting people in your life who, you know, kind of will walk all over you and stuff like that. Like, and even him asking, am I the asshole for having boundaries about my mental health? Like in your own house? Your
kids too. Yeah. This lady that's not their mom. That's not their mom has them feeling this like crazy emotional labor. Like I think you are completely in the right, and peace over everything.
Oh my God. And like her mood,
emotional peace.
Yeah. That'll have like the whole energy in the house like
off.
Yeah.
Literally.
That would make me not want to stay with Daddy.
That would stress me out so much. So you got to choose
yourself overall, but even for your kids.
And that's in your control, so you can definitely sort that out. I don't think you're the asshole, and she needs to just go. Yeah. And maybe you guys can, like, maybe you guys are not breaking up, but maybe living together is a problem, especially with the kids. Because putting that emotional labor on kids, that would be my line too. Like, it's not their job to make you feel better or seen or not rejected or like whatever trauma you have, like stop dumping it on them. Like,
crazy.
It's not their fault. Asshole for allowing my daughter, 12, female, to wear thong style underwear without consulting her friend's parents. All right, I've never used Reddit before, so apologies if this comes out as a wall of text, but I was recommended to post here in search of different perspectives. If you're a mom to a teen girl, I especially want to hear from you. Background info. I'm a single father to my daughter, G. Her mom / my wife died in a car accident 7 years ago, and it's been just us since then, apart from the past 6 months where I've gotten a girlfriend. I mentioned that to point out that we've managed through some of her big changes already, and being a man, I always thought I was doing a pretty good job of managing these welcome to womanhood moments. My daughter has told me I'm doing a good job multiple times, but after this, I'm not sure I can even understand from my perspective. So what happened? About a week ago, G comes to me and asks if we can chat about something. No problem. She tells me that she wants to start wearing thong underwear, and my first question was, why do you want to wear sexy underwear? She explained it had nothing to do with sexy underwear and everything to do with how she wants to present herself publicly. I don't get that, but okay. She showed me examples of her issues, and I guess she hasn't really paid attention. I guess I hadn't really paid attention before, but she was right. In yoga pants, her normal underwear was only covering about 80% of her butt and made some really awkward shapes out of the remaining
that's what I was assuming.
Underside. Oh, okay.
Panty lines.
Yeah. She described it as 10 pounds of booty in a 5-pound bag. When she showed me the boy shorts underwear under the yoga pants, she said, visually, it looks like I'm wearing your boxers under these. Yeah. And she was right, and it wasn't a good look. She also explained what it felt like, if anything, these lines and awkward aesthetics would draw more attention to her body. Everything she said to me made sense logically. I tried to put myself in her shoes and could understand a teen girl not wanting to attract eyeballs to her body, and especially not negative attention. After thinking it over, I came to the conclusion that I simply don't care what kind of underwear my daughter is wearing, and if it makes her feel confident in her body, that's all that actually matters. Yeah. So G got out to go buy new underwear. She's less self-conscious about it if people are looking at her, and yeah, the world keeps spinning because it's not a big deal. Here's the conflict. Here's where I start to question myself and my ability to see from the opposite perspective. I got a call from the mother of my daughter's friend. She called to tell me that my daughter was a bad influence on her daughter, that she had been obviously corrupted by the internet, and G was trying to turn my daughter into a slut. To have someone to whore around town with. Oh, wow. I was caught by surprise by all that, and she drops, did you know your daughter's wearing thongs and showing boys at school? I say yes to the first part, and the second part just doesn't sound like my daughter. She says some pretty messed up things like I'm allowing my daughter to become a hoe. She's too young to be sexualized in this way, and no wonder she's becoming a slut, because you can only turn her into what you know. And also pretty heavily implied that I allow my daughter to wear thong underwear so I can see her in it. Yeah, super vile and extremely upsetting to the point I had to go chop firewood for a good half hour after that to get my emotions under control. When G was home, I talked to her about what I'd heard, and she very genuinely had no idea what I was talking about. She said the only people who knew were her friends, but not because she told them. They just could see the difference. She says the whole friend group wanted her to let them see, to show off the straps above her pants, even to borrow some of her underwear. She said no to all that, and I guess her friends went home after and asked their parents to make the change as well, which was likely the catalyst for the phone call that I received. When discussing this with my girlfriend, she was obviously pissed about the things that were said about me and my daughter, but she also pushed back on me, saying I should have discussed it with her parents' friends before agreeing. This was a pretty confusing statement to me, so I had her elaborate and said, when one girl in a group starts wearing makeup, they all want to start. When one girl starts wearing thongs, they all want to start. When one is allowed around boys unsupervised, they all want that same freedom. You need to discuss these things with other parents, because when one girl takes a step towards womanhood, they all want to take the same step immediately. I can understand that perspective, monkey see, monkey do, but I would never discuss my daughter's development with another parent. A doctor, a therapist, any type of professional, sure, but to call another parent and be like, hey, my daughter's going to start wearing thongs now, are you okay with that? Seems very strange to me. Am I the asshole for not discussing this change with the other parents in the friend group before saying yes?
No. That's like a so really ridiculous, awkward topic of like something to ask permission over. That's like weird as fuck. I don't know. I think her friends, like the parents of the friend, are a little bit crazy. Yeah. Because they're just so out of line for that, and like I don't know how their teen daughter like spun her words or whatever, yeah, like made the situation seem, but it's really not that serious. Like I dare someone to talk to me like that about me and my kid. Whore, what are you talking about? What are you talking? Come on, meet me outside. I'm gonna beat you up. That is so crazy. And my mom, like, she was always the type to blame me if anything happened. Like I was a problem. Never call somebody else. Never. Yeah. So like it's just so weird. Like to blame another kid for like how your kid is acting, like to automatically put that blame
and then
on, like
call the parent and say all that.
That's crazy. That is so crazy.
I'm gonna actually beat you up. Like what?
Don't
Are
talk
parents
about
allowed to fight each other? Like,
I think so.
You can fight another parent.
Oh.
Right?
Absolutely. In school, parents will come and cuss the other kid out. Like, it gets ghetto, girl. It gets ghetto.
What the hell did you just say?
Yeah,
you want to fight?
No, seriously. I can see how heated
it gets there.
You know, like how heated that could be.
Because you're talking about my child, and then you're talking about my parenting.
Me too.
And like,
no. That's a fight. Thank you. That's a fight.
Too much.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think, like, I'm trying to think, like, you know how like they want, like, the kids now want to be so Y2K and like wear the thong, like,
that's what I thought it was going. Like, that's where I thought it was headed,
which it very much could be. Like maybe
secretly.
that was her excuse, like, you know, but maybe she does raise it over her underwear, because I do see the girls do that a lot. But either way, if you're I don't know, like, I don't even want to like blame parenting or like parenting styles, because like I would hope that my future kids aren't so easily persuaded and influenced, you know? So, like, that is, I would say, like, if I were to snap back, I would be like, well, you know, like, I have something to say about your parenting too. Like, sorry, like, you know what I mean?
Like, your kid is, like, what, a follow fashion?
You know what I mean? Like,
let her make up her own decisions.
Yeah, like how are you blaming my child for your child's decision making? Like, I'm sorry. Sounds like peer pressure her, like, wear this fucking thong or I'll kill you. Like, what are you talking about?
Your daughter actually wants to borrow my kid's underwear.
Yeah, like, don't ever blame that on my kid. Like, you know, and I don't know. So,
I say not the asshole, really, and I do think it's natural for girls to develop together and then, like, want to catch up with each other, and I get that, but it's like, that's like a thing that they deal with. It's not like parents ask permission from other parents. Like, do you mind if this starts?
Teens are very sneaky. Like, who's to say? Like, how do you know that the dad even knows that she wears thongs?
Exactly.
Like, and it's not a dad's place to even like know about these information. So the fact that they're so open about it and stuff is like honestly a really good and open relationship. But besides that, to just assume that the dad knows what underwear the teen daughter has on is like weird. Yeah. It's very weird. Yeah. And you even saying that like he has like, you know, sexual attraction to.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, no. You're defamation.
Shut up.
Defamation. I'm suing you, actually.
Like, that's weird as fuck.
Yeah. Not the asshole.
No, not the asshole at all. The hell?
I don't think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay. Am I the a-hole for insisting my son be the flower boy? Does that even exist? Flower boy?
It's flower girl.
Flower girl.
Yeah.
And then the ring bearer.
Yeah.
I'm getting married in July. Congrats. And wedding planning is in full swing. My wife to be and I are on the same page about almost everything, except for this one thing. My son wants to be the flower boy, and I want him to be too. My fiance says that a flower girl is tradition and that it would be weird to have a flower boy. She says her family will be uncomfortable. She says that he should be the ring bearer.
Yeah, I think boys are usually the ring bearer.
The ring bearer.
And then girls
have flowers. Yeah. He doesn't want to be the ring bearer. He wants to carry the basket of flower petals. He thinks it looks fun. My line of reasoning is that anything that gets him excited about this wedding and having a stepmom is a huge plus.
Yeah.
My fiance says we shouldn't teach my son that everything is about him. I absolutely agree. However, it is weird for kids when a parent gets remarried. He hasn't engaged much with the idea, and this is the first thing relating to the wedding he showed any excitement about.
How old is the kid?
It doesn't say.
Okay.
My fiance wants to know what he would wear, and I said the three of us can definitely find something cute. She says she doesn't want that extra task on her plate. I said then he and I can do it. And she said she would be stressed about not knowing what he'll be wearing. We have been going back and forth about this for a while, and she is starting to get frustrated. Yesterday, she said she didn't want to talk to me. She didn't want to talk about it anymore. I said we have to resolve it because the wedding is in 7 weeks. She said as far as she's concerned, it's resolved. I said, we got a lot of back and forth. I said that in that case, it's resolved for me too, and he's doing it. She asked why I'm being such an asshole about this. I don't think I'm being an asshole, but maybe I am. I haven't been pushy about anything else with the wedding. Whenever I wanted something that she didn't, I either compromised or let it go.
Right.
this is one of those things that really matter to me. And I think it's ultimately good for both of us because it will make my son more fond of her. Am I really being an asshole?
No. Who cares? It sounds like the kid is super young.
Yeah.
Like, if he's excited about it, I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking 4 or 5. Like, you know, like very young.
Yeah.
Just let him do it. I have seen, like I've seen like multiple flower girls where they carry the basket together. But I've also seen where it's like a girl and a boy and they're doing it together and they're throwing the flowers together. Like, it's such a small part.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
And I don't think it's a big deal. And like, you're making it a big deal for no reason. I hate unreasonable people. Like, I really hate when there's like a clear solution and when something's not a big deal, just shut the fuck up. Do you know what I mean? Like,
and this is your stepson you're talking about.
Like,
it's
let's
not like
make
I'm
him
trying
happy.
to make my nephew do this, or
you know
like, you know,
I mean? Like,
it's
your
his son.
kid, and like, this is when you want to teach him a lesson about not everything's about you. Actually, this wedding is also about you because it's your
gonna be
family.
His mom. Like, that's a big one.
Let's just be happy together and do what makes everyone happy and less stress and like.
Yeah, I think you should stand on business, King. I think like just don't let go of this, especially if he's. I can see how that's exciting for a kid, like doing something.
I want to throw the flowers.
Yeah,
like I'm
you know,
thinking he's quite young. Like you know, like he's not 10. If he's 10, he wouldn't care.
Yeah,
you know, like.
I'm assuming he's like under 5.
Something like that, you know? Like, was like he just wants to do something that's gonna make him happy.
So be it.
So be it.
So be it. Okay?
Dude. People are ridiculous.
Yeah, not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
I don't get her being so freaking like adamant about this too. You know?
What's the point?
Like, what is the problem here? Like, is it really gonna interfere with your wedding that much? Like, do you hate his son?
Yeah, like,
do you hate me? Like,
and
what
then
is
also,
it?
like, the ring bearer compared to a flower person, flower girl, flower boy, it is a more boring job. Like,
carry it. You know what I mean? Like, as a kid, it's fun throwing things.
I want to throw the flowers, and I want to throw the flowers.
That's it.
All.
Period.
Yeah,
and I think his son should get first choice. In anything that he
like make him happy on this day because it's a big deal and it's like it's a lot for him as well. So
okay. So, anyways, guys, that wraps up this episode. We'll see you at the live show.
See you at the live show.
Hopefully, this will be out before then. I think.
I hope so.
I think it will. Right.
I don't know. We have a lot of stuff to do. Low key.
Anyways. Okay, so yeah, guys, rate us on Spotify and leave a comment, like, you know, engage with this video, and we'll see you guys soon.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye, guys.